all structural changes, so it wasn't really the time or place to talk about all sort of stuff. It wasn't. They didn't use those.
All right, if everybody will come to order, I'm going to call the meeting to order. This is a meeting of the Board of Trustees of Weatherford College. Today's Thursday, August 12, 2021. It's a little after 2 p.m. We're in the Allene Strain Community Room of the Doss Student Center, which is located at 225 College Park Drive, Weatherford, Parker County, Texas. We're here to consider and act on the posted agenda. We do have a quorum present. Appreciate everybody being here today. Since I called us to order, we will ask Mr. Baker to stand. Well, we're not going to stand. I'm kind of mumbling around today. Apologize for that.
It's okay. It's okay.
We'll ask Mr. Baker to conduct the invocation, then we'll stand, and I'll lead us all in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Baker, thank you.
Please bow with me. Lord, again, we are so thankful to you for this college, our students, our faculty and staff, and our board members. Thank you for the board members giving up their time. We pray that you will be with them as they deliberate. Thank you for our community. Please protect our students as we begin another academic year. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Stand with me. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Be seated. Second matter on the agenda is public comment for individuals not on the agenda. Ms. Worley?
We have none.
Thank you, ma'am. Number 3, President's Report. President Farmer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman and members of the Weatherford College Board of Trustees, I would like to give a few brief recognitions, employee notices, and an enrollment update. Recognitions. Congratulations to the inaugural graduating class of the Weatherford College Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. 11 students will be graduating tomorrow night. We are very proud of these bachelor degree graduates. Weatherford College Athletics is reaching new heights. The same self-discipline that leads to success on the competition surfaces leads to success in the classroom. 21 Weatherford College athletes were recently named to the 2020-2021 All-Academic Teams by the National Junior College Athletic Association for achieving a GPA of 3.6 or higher. The WC baseball and softball teams also received team recognitions for their overall academic success. Go Coyotes! Former Coyote softball pitcher Morgan Raquel recently won an Olympic bronze medal as a member of the Canadian national team. Morgan became the 4th former Coyote to compete in the Olympics. And finally, congratulations to 2 of our former Coyote baseball players who were recently drafted into Major League Baseball. Carlos Tavera was drafted by the Baltimore Orioles, and Brendan Dixon was drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates.
All right.
You're here.
34 former Coyote baseball players have been drafted into professional baseball. Employee notices. DMAC Local requires the college president to provide the names of contract employees that have resigned since the last board meeting. In accordance with this policy, the following individuals have submitted resignations. Cody Hadley from Food Services resigned 8/18/21. Deborah Daly from Radiology resigned 8/8/21. Shelley Gibson from Student Services resigned effective 7/26/21. Shantae Siebert from Student Services resigned effective 7/30/21. And Amy Whitfield from the Business Office resigned effective 9/3/21. We thank Hadley, Deborah, Shelley, Shantae, and Amy for their service and wish them the very best in future endeavors. Enrollment update. Year-to-date enrollment is currently slightly up for the 2021 fall semester. With ongoing registration, our year-to-date fall enrollment is currently at 4,496 students compared to 4,472 last year. Mr. Chairman, that concludes the President's report.
Thank you, Dr. Farmer. Are there any questions or comments? Move to agenda item number 4, consent agenda, financial reports. And all of those items are posted A through K. Are there any questions or comments about these matters before I ask for a motion? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the consent agenda and financial reports as posted?
I so move.
Second on that?
Second.
Motion second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
That's approved, thank you. Moving to number 5, consideration possible action proposal of the 2021 ad valorem tax rate and scheduling of public hearing. Dr. Cantrell.
Thank you all for coming today, and I appreciated every one of you listening last Tuesday to our proposed budget. It is a large budget, $77,744,313, approximately $7 million above last year's. As we look at the proposed rate coming in today, I'd like to go over a few points with you. The 2021 appraisal roll for Weatherford College was certified at $17,923,681, or $369, excuse me. And that was certified on July 21st by Rick Armstrong, the chief appraiser for Parker County. This calculation represents a 15.1%. For those of you who are here, and I sent those out on email to you all, there's a schedule in that presentation that shows the growth of Parker County over the last 10 years, which has just been phenomenal. This calculation is above the 2020 certified rate of $15,572,000 million. I'm sorry, I'm like you, Mac. It's a rough day. $15,572,339. Attached, you will find in your packet, well, in the packet, you would find the 2021 tax rate calculation worksheet, which the Central Tax Authority does for us. In that, there's a 2021 no new revenue rate. That no new revenue rate is at 0.113963. What that no new revenue rate is the amount of rate that it would take to earn the adjusted taxes for this last year. With that rate, you've reduced it by the new improvements or new construction for the year. What the law requires is that we propose a rate, and when we come to the adoption of the rate, we have to pass the budget first. And then we come in and set the tax rate that's necessary to make that budget. So this time, we've looked at the rates, we went back, and it's necessary to recommend to you all the total tax rate required of 0.122476. That is divided up between 0.119032 for maintenance and operations and 0.003444 for debt service. This equates to a 7.47% increase above that no new rate, and is sufficient to fund the 2021 budget. The voter approval tax rate that would require, if we had recommended above that, would be an 8% increase, and that rate was 0.122774. So we are well under that rate. As required, it will be necessary for you all as a board to propose a tax rate sufficient to fund that 2021-22 budget. In summary, at the August 12th board meeting, the board must act to propose on an ad valorem tax rate to be adopted on the call meeting on August 31st. But between that time, just as soon as you all vote the proposed rate, if it is approved, I have to contact the CTA. They go back and prepare a notice to the public, notice on public hearing on tax increase. And that will go it will go on our website Monday. It will also go on the Central Tax Authority Appraisal Rolls Office's website. And in that is a new thing that you can post. When you all approve that, it will go in there and it will calculate all the requirements. It's will be very interesting. Right now, it's just a blank slate on Parker County until they get the information from you all today. But if you will look on their website this weekend or Monday, it's a very interesting new feature that they do have. But with that said, at this time, we would like to recommend that the Board of Trustees adopt the 2021 ad valorem tax rate of .122476, split between .119032 maintenance and operations and .003444 debt service. On August 31st, and confirming the tax hearing date and time of August 23rd, 2021 at 12 noon. So the 23rd will be the tax hearing
Yeah.
in the Allene Strain Room, this room at the Dawson Student Center in Weatherford.
Thank you,
Any
Dr.
questions? Are there any questions that you all may?
Thank you, Dr. Cantrell. Dr. Farmer, any questions or comments?
Just again, I'm really pleased with the quality work. We are again recommending cutting the tax rate for 4 out of the last 5 years and adding additional financial resources to the budget simultaneously that will allow us to expand our students' educational opportunities. So I praise Dr. Cantrell, all of her budgeting team, as well as all of our faculty and staff for helping us reach those critically important success point funding markers. So congratulations to all parties involved, and thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Farmer. I'll read this is an action item, so I'll read the motion that I think we need to consider. That the Board of Trustees propose to adopt the 2021 ad valorem tax rate of 0.122475, which is a combination of 0.119032, which is the maintenance and operations portion, and 0.003444, which is the debt service rate.
Matt, I think you said .122775. It's 774.
Gotta say 7.6.
Okay, I'll go back and.
Mike heard it too, so.
All right.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I apologize for that. The tax rate combined would be 0.122476, which is a combination of 0.119032, and which is the maintenance operation portion of the rate, 0.003444 debt service. This tax rate would be scheduled to be adopted on August 31, 2021, and confirming the tax rate hearing and date and time of August 23rd, 2021 at 12 o'clock p.m. in the Allene Strain Community Room of the Dawson Student Center in Weatherford, Texas. That would be the motion. Will someone make that motion?
I so move.
Thank you, Ms. Cody. Is there a second? Motion second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Let's raise our hands. All in favor, raise your hand.
Abstain.
Okay,
Vice County abstains.
I understand that, Marlette. That motion's approved. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Cantrell. You've done a great job on all of this. Of course, you do that every year. Every
Thank
year
you.
that I've been on this board, it's just been,
Well, I'd like to compliment my staff, but I also would like to compliment Rick Armstrong at the
Yeah.
CTA. This was his first year to be in charge, and he's done a tremendous job,
he has.
and I'm really
And we
glad to
miss
work
Larry
with him.
Hammond, don't we?
Yes,
Yes,
I
we
think
do.
Rick and I both talked this morning. We appreciate Larry more every day.
Oh, yeah.
We
Yeah.
knew he was good, but
He pretty well set the trend on how to
Yes, he
run that
did.
office, didn't he? All right, thank you very much. Moving to number 6, reports. Academic Student Services Update, Security Audit Report, Annual Testing Report. Dr. Farmer, Mr.
Thank-
Indy.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We have two written reports, starting with Agenda Item 6A, the Academic and Student Services Update has been presented by Mr. Indy in written format, as well as our security audit, which is Agenda Item 6B, and that was presented by our new police chief that we're so proud of, Chief Biganjari. Chief, raise your hand so everybody can see you. Welcome so much. We're so glad to have you here. And then we have on Agenda Item 6C, a verbal report to be given by one of our superstars who leads our testing center, Gwen Crabtree. Gwen, why don't you come on up? Gwen and her team have just done an amazing job. Our testing center becomes increasingly complex with all of the technology and people literally testing from all over the world, and our non-students, all of the teacher certification students that use our testing center. So you and your team do a great job, and we appreciate you. So the floor is yours.
It's been busy. Well, due to COVID, 2020 was not our normal testing year. So on the stats that I'm giving you, it's actually comparing 2019 to 2021. In January through June of 2019, we did 127 GED tests with 45 passing. And in January through June 2021, we did 143 GED tests with 39 passing. The revenue from the GED from January to June 2021 is up 18% from the January through June in 2019. Effective September 1st, HiSIT will no longer be an approved high school equivalency test for the state of Texas. They have removed their testing out of Texas. So GED will be the only high school equivalency test accepted in Texas, or given in Texas. And like you said, we've been testing people from Russia, Canada, Serbia, everywhere. It's been very interesting. Traveled the world without leaving. Any questions? All right.
Thank you, Ms. Crabtree.
Anything else you'd like to share about the testing center beyond just the testing report?
We've been busy. We did 55 TSIs yesterday. We started about 30 of them at lunch today. Our Pearson View revenue is up 109% from 2019. So the Pearson View has pretty much overtaken the world.
Well, again, thank you, and please express our satisfaction and pleasure with all of your coworkers as well.
Thank
Mr. Chairman, that concludes our reports.
Thank you. Move to number 7 on the agenda, future agenda items or meetings. President Farmer.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We have our public tax hearing on Monday, August 23rd at noon here in the Allene Strain Community Room of the Doss Student Center. And then on Tuesday, August 31st, we have a meeting to adopt the tax rate and the 2021-2022 budget at 2 p.m. here again in the Allene Strain Community Room of the Doss Student Center.
Thank you, Dr. Farmer. Any questions, comments on that? Move to number 8, announcements. Mr. Baker.
Yes, sir. This afternoon, we are having an alumni mixer at Shep's, which is on Fort Worth Highway from 4 to 7 o'clock. You're all invited. We'd love to see you there. We'll have some hors d'oeuvres and have a chance to meet some alumni that day. Next Thursday, the day after our in-service, we'll have an employee open house at the Nan and Bob Kingsley building. And if you'd like to join us for that, you are more than welcome to as well. That will be from 2 to 4 o'clock on Thursday. Of course, the beginning of the fall semester, Monday, August the 23rd. In your packet, it says that we are having our grand opening for the public for the Kingsley building, but we're going to push that back a bit. Mrs. Kingsley approached President Farmer, and it's pretty exciting, actually. There is a biography coming out about Bob Kingsley. And so they asked that we could pause and wait until the biography is released. And that way they could give that biography out to everyone who attends that event. So that'll probably be in December, most likely December 7th is the date we've discussed. So we'll let you know, we'll remind you back then, but it will not be August the 3rd. Thank you.
That it, Mr. Baker?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Move to number 9 on the agenda, closed session. We'll close this public session at this time. And let's see, the time is, I've got 2:20, and we will reconvene in a closed session in about 3 minutes. This time we're adjourned on the public session. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. It's approximately 2:44 p.m. and at this time we will reconvene our public session and we will move to number 10 on the agenda. There are no action items from the closed session, so moving to number 10, since there are no action items, we will move past 10 and go to number 11, consideration, possible action, appointment, employment, evaluation, etc. There are no action items for that agenda item, so we will move to number 12. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I so move.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor say aye.
He
We're adjourned.
always-
Thank
he
you.
always gets to
Get that in.